Emma, if you would, your thoughts on the match.
Yeah, it was a really amazing experience being out there on Ash playing an opponent like her. Obviously, it's disappointing to not be able to get the win today, and it looked like I kind of got my teeth into it there at the end of the second set, and I felt like I could definitely push it to a third. I wasn't able to do so, but it was an incredible experience, an amazing atmosphere, and she played really good when it came down to the wire, and I didn't play as well, so I hope to be back for sure.
Thank you. One question each. Richard.
Always tough to lose, but I imagine you're walking away from here with a ton of positives, top 10 player, and I would say this tournament really probably gives you a whole new lease on life.
Yeah, it's crazy to have come into this tournament a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago, and I was kind of joking a little bit with my team, but a little bit serious as well that I was looking to win one match at the U.S. Open, and now to be leaving, having made a run, gotten to the semifinals, and now I'm a top 10 player. It's pretty crazy, and I think it's a testament to a lot of hard work. So definitely leaving with a lot of positives.
Matt.
Hey, Emma. Well tried. What did it feel like walking onto the court tonight? I mean, was it different than the other matches? Did you feel the sort of gravity of the moment? And then what did it feel like sort of going through the match as you sort of get into that first set against your power, and then, as you say, get your teeth into it and you hear the crowd doing what they were doing?
Yeah, for sure. There was a different feeling walking out there tonight as opposed to last two times I played. Part of it was the semifinals. Part of it's a night match, my first night match on Ash, and I'm playing an opponent like I did play today. There's for sure a different feeling, but it's definitely a feeling that maybe I didn't deal with it 100% the way I wanted to throughout the match, but it's a feeling that I'll definitely be seeking again, and I think it's something that I'll only improve at handling, and it was a pretty amazing atmosphere out there.
Peter.
Peter Spendorio, New York Daily News. Just how meaningful was it for you to do it here in New York, where you were born?
Yeah, so special. Playing in front of the American fans, with the American flag next to my name, I have a lot of pride in where I come from, and being an American is something that's really important to me. And I got to represent the U.S. in the Olympics earlier this year. It's something that I care a lot about. So to come back and be able to play in the U.S., especially here in New York City, it's pretty incredible, and it's definitely pushed me to sort of look back at where I started out and where I'm at now, and I feel like it's only gonna keep getting better. So really special playing here in New York.
Brian.
Brian Lewis from the New York Post. What are some of the things that I guess that you can take from this run? And I'm not talking matchup specific to this player or that player, but what are some of the things that you can take from this that you can put to use going forward?
I think something that I've been learning more and more is that there's pillars to my game, and I think in the past some of those pillars have sort of been day-to-day dependent on how I feel with a certain shot, or my confidence level with my game. And I think I'm learning more and more that those pillars of my game are non-negotiables, and it's how I play, and it's who I am as a player, and accepting that if I can't execute those parts of my game good enough on a given day, then I can't win that day, but not sacrificing who I am as a player. And I think in the long run, that'll give me the best chance, to win matches and have the best results. So maybe, long story short, just getting more comfortable and confident in who I am as a player.
Willie?
You said earlier in the tournament that you had the belief you could win the tournament. How did that fuel maybe your comeback in this particular match? And what was it like to develop that feeling during this tournament?
Yeah, pretty crazy. Kind of talking about winning a Grand Slam. It's something that even just a few months ago I was not even really on my radar. So to now be in a position where, I'm thinking about and working towards winning Grand Slams is exciting, and it's motivating. And for sure, I wasn't ready for the match to be over there at 5-3. I really wanted to stick in there and keep playing. And, the crowd got into it, which was awesome there at the second set. And, it was maybe a little bit of a learning curve out there, feeling like, okay, I can win this. Like, I'm in this. And I'm obviously playing a great opponent, but, I can push back against her serve, and, I can get ahead in points and play the aggressive game. So, definitely a bit of a learning curve out there.
Okay, we have time for two more. Peter, and then in the middle.
Tennis.com. Emma, you're a very rational person, very logical and composed. So how do you manage your emotions when you go through, even a late stage of a tournament like this, when things have got to be going kind of crazy in your head?
Yeah, a little bit. I try to just be super present, and I know who I am as a person, and I'm getting more comfortable and confident with who I am as a player. And I have a lot of trust and belief in the team that I have around me. And, my family is incredibly supportive, and they're always in my corner no matter what. And, to them, I'm a daughter and a sister before I am a tennis player. So I think it's really important for me to have those people around me that keep me grounded, especially, when things can feel hectic or overwhelming or just out of my control. I just put a lot of trust and belief, I guess, in the people around me.
Okay, last question.
Thank you. Diane DiCostanzo from the USTA. I was wondering about Aryna's forehand speed. It was clocking in, averaging really high. Had you played against her with that kind of pace against her shot? Did it feel different tonight than it did when you two were matched up previously?
I don't think so. It didn't really feel different, I would say. I don't know the miles per hour comparison, but I think the last times I played her, it felt like it was coming pretty big over the net towards my side of the court. So not really different, but it's obviously a huge weapon, and definitely felt that at times today.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Emma.
Thank you.